What's up, guys? We're back and we're looking at some more MLB player props in today's video. I've cashed in 7 of my last 9 MLB plays, so I'm looking to make that an even bigger run after today's video. Let's hop in. Hopefully catch some winners today. No NBA, we got MLB today. This video applies to everywhere no matter where you are. PrizePicks, Sleeper, or Sportsbooks, it does not matter. I got you guys covered with my best MLB plays for today. So we're gonna get into those plays, but before we do so, make sure you guys check out the DubClub. You guys can get in right now in the DubClub for only $5. Extremely a great offer right now if you guys want to get in the DubClub. Like I said earlier, we've cashed 7 of our last 9 MLB plays. NBA is in season. We've been killing the NBA as well. We've had some very, very good days, man. So if you guys want to join the DubClub, do so with the link down in my description below and get in right now for only $5. My career winnings on PrizePicks, you can see right here, over $5,700, aka my profit. That's what a net winning is. I know a lot of people have some confusions about that, but my winnings on PrizePicks are for $5,700 right there in profit. So I've been very reputable. I've been winning a ton on PrizePicks and Sportsbooks, wherever I'm playing. I've been profitable. I've been winning. You get all my plays sent straight to your phone through the DubClub app, email, Telegram, or Discord. So there's a bunch of different ways to receive my plays through DubClub. My plays come for a bunch of different sports, but mainly currently the NBA and the MLB. Those are my 2 main sports that I got going on right now. So don't miss out, man. It's only $5. Check it out for yourself. Link is down there in my description. It's only $5, like I said, man. I mean, that's probably less than a unit for some people out there. If you want to join Sleeper, by the way, right now is one of the best times to do so. You can use promo code DMG for a first-time deposit match, now up to $500. And you also get a free square on top of that. Sleeper is one of the essential apps that you will probably need for the MLB season, man, because a lot of these other apps don't offer every single line like Sleeper most of the time does. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper. Link is down there in my description. But let's get into these free plays today. Just make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Subscribe to the channel, all the good stuff. I really would appreciate it. Leave a like. Have those post notifications turned on so you guys can get in before some of those lines move. First player prop that I like today in the MLB is going to be Luis Castillo over 5 strikeouts, and I also like him over 5.5 strikeouts if you're on a sports book, but I'd probably play that for closer to half a unit. But if you have him at 5, like on parlay play, he was on PrizePicks at 5 at one point. I think he might have been taken off the board, but you can find him at 5, man. I like him for an 1/8 of a unit there, but be a little bit more careful at 5.5. But Castillo, love the spot for him today. I think you should go over his strikeouts. Let's take a look at why, though. So over on props.cash, the research player prop tool that I use for my player props, you see that he's over in 1 out of 2 games so far this year. And actually at 5, he's had a push and a win right there at 5. So I think this spot's really, really nice. You can see what he's done just, this season and last season combined. Actually, also 2022 games. He's over in 81%. So he's been very, very good these last few seasons here with his strikeout mark. When he's in away games, it does drop quite a bit down to 64%. Not super worried about that, though. But he faces the Toronto Blue Jays today, who were a pretty tough K team last year. I mean, they were really, really tough to get some Ks against there. They were like top 10. But if you take a look at this season, these pitchers have been very, very strong against Toronto, man. Clark Schmidt, he had 4 against them. He probably should have gone over there, but pretty much every other pitcher has gone over this line. You have Eflin, he had 5 against them. Aaron Savale, 6. You have Framber Valdez with 5 there, and Marcus Stroman with 6. A lot of those guys are not super strong K pitchers. The only really strong K pitchers kind of here are maybe somewhat times Marcus Stroman and kind of sometimes Clark Schmidt, man. I mean, all these other guys are just really not super strong K pitchers. Luis Castillo is going to be the best K pitcher of all these guys here. So I think this should be a very, very nice spot here for Luis Castillo, just based off of how Toronto has really been swinging their bats as of late. They haven't really been super disciplined. On top of that, Luis Castillo, he has a changeup, which some of those guys on Toronto's lineup are not super great against. So I love that changeup that Luis Castillo throws, and it should be a little bit tougher for those Toronto guys to hit. I will say, though, in the past, he hasn't been as great against them. He's had 4, 5, and 5. So if you're 5.5, it's been a little bit tougher there. But lineups for some of these teams change like weekly, So, I mean, this was over a year ago. So I'm going to take that 4 number with a grain of salt there because, I mean, that was a completely different lineup at that time. But, with how these other pitchers have been against Toronto, I think this should be a really nice spot for Castillo. 5, him at 5 is just way, way too low. I don't understand that. But as 5.5, though, I think it's still a really, really nice spot here. I mean, he has fallen on 5 quite a few times, but at 5.5, man, I still think this is a pretty solid spot for half a unit. You can narrow this down, by the way, also to when they faced righties. So against righties this year, you have Eflin, Savale, and Stroman all being righties. And the other games here, I mean, Clark Schmidt, we already talked about that one a little bit there, but then Sean Armstrong, his line was only 3.5 there, so he really wasn't supposed to come close to those Ks there. But I mean, Savale, he was at a line of 4.5. He had 6 against them, and that was plus odds, by the way, to go over 4.5. But yeah, I'm really liking Castillo today over his strikeout mark there against Toronto today. If you like this tool I'm using right now, by the way, it's called props.cash. You can get props.cash for yourself with the link down in my description. Again, promo code DMG can get you 25% off. Link is down there in my description. They have an awesome app for research your player props as well, so you can do it right from your phone. It's really, really awesome. But let's hop into the second player prop here that I'm liking for today. And that second player prop here is going to be kind of like a juice reducer is what I like to call it. It's kind of a juiced prop that is just to get, some of these lines at a better payout. Like Castillo, you can get it for a little bit better payout. And if you're on an app like a DFS player prop app, you have to have 2 plays like combined, you can't just do a single or a straight bet. So I kind of like these plays that are like kind of juiced, but should hopefully end up hitting pretty easily. And that's going to be Framber Valdez to have 2 or more walks today. So let's take a look at why I like Valdez today so much to have 2 or more walks. First off, this matchup should be very, very good against the Rangers here. The Rangers, they are one of the best walk teams in the MLB. If you look at it, they ranked first last year when it came to getting walks against lefties and third in the last 30 games. So they get walks a ton, especially against lefties. If you look at what other pitchers have done this year against the Rangers, all but 2 are over against them this year. 7 out of 9 pitchers are over this line here. And one of those games where they missed, he actually had, I believe, 1 walk. Yeah, just steal 1 walk against them, and that was with less than 5 innings pitched right there. So I think this spot should be really, really good for Framber Valdez today. I think he's in a great spot here. A lot of these pitchers, they've been very, very good at just walking these guys a ton. I mean, Blanco just had 4 yesterday. He's kind of a walk guy, though. JP France had 2 against them. Eflin is not really a walk guy either. I mean, he does not walk guys too much. So I'm not worried about Eflin only having 1 walk against them at all. I mean, he hasn't walked 2 or more guys yet in either of his starts this year. I think he pitches again today, if I'm not wrong. But anyways, Valdez here, he's over 59% between his last 2 seasons, but on the road, he's gotten a little bit worse, over in 69% of games. In the passes against the Rangers, he's over in 5 of his last 6 against them. He's had some really, really good games there, at least for us, getting those walks. That game where he missed, though, more recently, by the way, he only threw 64 pitches against them there. He had 1 walk in 64 pitches. He's probably pitching closer to 90 pitches today. In his 2 starts this year, he's actually thrown 86 and 85 pitches. So he'll be between 80 to 90 pitches today, more than likely, unless he gets absolutely shelled. So I think Valdez should be in a very, very nice spot today to have 2 or more walks. This Rangers team is just so good again at getting walks. He's been pretty bad against them this year as well, or just, last season. And then this year, he's 1 for 2 this year, with that 1 loss there being against Toronto. Don't miss out, man. Plenty more plays are over in the DubClub, full write-ups, and it comes for everywhere, by the way. Sportsbooks, PrizePicks, wherever you guys are. I post where the lines are, where you can play them, the odds, things like that, unit sizes. Everything that you guys need is over in the DubClub, man. It's only $5. Check it out for yourself. Link is down there in my description. You also get access, by the way, to the Discord chat with that package right there. So don't miss out, man. Link is down in my description below. If you guys want to join the DubClub, it's only $5. Also, check out the Optimizer right here in the Correlation Tool from Daily Grind. You guys can get these tools for yourself with the link down in my description below. Use promo code DUMG. But what this tool does here, the Optimizer, it finds you the best expected value plays on all these apps that you can see right up here. So if you're in a DFS state, this tool can be your absolute best friend. All you have to do is click the refresh button. When you press that button, it pulls up the best expected value plays on all those player prop sites. So right now we're on the PrizePicks one, and look at this combo pitcher strikeouts here. Mitch Keller and Reese Olson over strikeouts. I actually kind of like that a little bit there. The over 11 there. So I kind of agree with the Optimizer here, with this tool being looking pretty good there. So you guys can get it for yourself though. Link is down in my description. Click on the fantasy bundle and scroll down. You guys see the pricing options right there. Just use promo code DUMG for 25% off. They also have 2 other tools included that I didn't even talk about, by the way. They also have a fantasy score projection tool and a DFS middling tool. So it does a ton of work for you. All you have to do is literally click the button. It can find you the best expected value plays, man. So it's a really awesome tool there. But also, so separately, from the same guys, is the correlation tool. This tool can help you find some correlated plays for a bunch of different apps and for a bunch of different sports. Right now, they have a plus EV entry on the board, as well as a correlated play in CSGO. So right now for esports, there's a little bit of a correlated play right there. It's a PrizePicks 6-pick flex. That's a correlation score of 70 and a profit margin of 120%. So pretty good there. They also have plus EV slips, which takes entries from, or just player props from the Optimizer, and it throws it into the correlation tool. So you guys don't need to have like the Optimizer. It literally just makes entries for you to lock in on PrizePicks. So right now there's like a PrizePicks 5-pick flex if you guys are interested in that. This tool's up 902.8 units since August 18th, which is absurd results, man. I mean, that's actually crazy how good this tool actually is. So check it out for yourself. Click on DFS Correlation. Link is down there in my description. Go ahead and check it out. Definitely on the pricier side. That's just because it's up so many units, man. So if that interests you, though, link is down in my description. Use promo code DUMG. Thank you for watching. I'll see you hopefully in tomorrow's video. Let's make that run 9-2 by tomorrow. Well, it'll be even more because it's also the DubClub record, by the way. Some of those last 9 MLB plays are from the DubClub, not these YouTube videos. I think I've only uploaded 1 or 2 videos this MLB season, but once I get more time, man, with the NBA being off, definitely gonna have some more MLB videos. MLB is probably my best sport as well. So don't miss out, man. Link is down there in my description for the DubClub, and I'll see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best of luck. See you guys in the next one.